Hi, folks. Corey here, and I want to tell you about my good friends at Mambu. Mambu is a locally owned restaurant that has some of the best food in Nashville, if you ask my opinion. And I've been there many times, and I've never been unhappy. The food is the best quality, and the flavor is to die for on all the dishes. You're going to be incredibly happy with the service. And the atmosphere is not a typical stuffy restaurant. It's fun, it's funky, and it's something you're going to love. Now get out there, enjoy the good food, support your local restaurants, have a great time. They're at 1806 Hayes Street here in Nashville. Their phone number is 615-329-1293, and tell them that Corey said hi.
Number two, is it beneficial for children to see a chiropractor maybe once a month? Maybe once a month, maybe every 2 months, maybe 3 times a year, maybe once a week. Depends on the child. Um, as well as for an adult. The next question is, should adults see the chiropractor regularly? And if so, how often? If you're more hyper and you tend to go out and play things like bungee jumping and climbing rock walls and rappelling and wakeboarding and generally doing crazy stuff, you'll probably need to be more adjusted more often. If you're more calm and easygoing and you got a regular workout schedule and you're eating right, you probably don't need to be adjusted as often. Each person has their own individual need, and they change. Different phases of life, um, different things going on. Everything makes something change within your life. When you're a teenager, you need so often. When you're in your 20s, so often. It just depends on what you find when you go in. And you don't base it on symptoms either, I don't think. I think you need to base it on something objective. Here at Chiropractic Nashville, we use a machine called the subluxation station. It's a surface EMG as well as a thermal regulator. So we're actually able to test and see how well your nerves and muscles are doing. We test that. It's purely objective. You can't fake it. I can't fake it. Make it look better or worse. It just is what it is. And that's what tells us how often you ought to come in. The next two questions sort of follow along with the same things that we've been talking about. There's a pattern developing here. One question is it true that you can help people who have the flu or a virus? The other is, what about an inner ear problem? Can you help that? I think I've sort of answered those with the first couple of questions that we talked about. The flu, again, is a virus, and any other virus, it comes into our body, and if it's able to feed off of what we are feeding our body, then it's able to grow and get out of check, and it goes above what our nervous system can handle. So we bring you in, we make adjustments to your body, free the nervous system, so that, again, you can heal and regulate the way you're supposed to. The inner ear problem works the same as any other ear infection. There's the outside, the inside, the middle ear, and it's just taking care of the nervous system so it can heal and take care of itself. The last question: can you help people who have a curved spine or any other spinal problems? Well, the any other spinal problems sort of scare me. Not all spinal problems. If you have a fractured spine, I'm not your guy. If you've got a broken bone, it's an orthopedic problem. And we do know where to send you, and I'd guarantee that most other chiropractors know exactly where to send you if there's a problem in that nature. So there's a cancer in the bone. Again, that's not what we do, because doing too much to a cancer that may be in a bone could cause it to spread. So yeah, you know what? You need to make sure that all the tests are done to make sure that what we do as a chiropractor is going to benefit you, not do more harm. However, curved spine. Most of these occur, curved spine meaning scoliosis. People call it different things, but we're going to settle on scoliosis for what we're going to talk about. And most of these happen in preteen and early teenage girls, and we have no idea where it comes from. It's called idiopathic, meaning we don't know what causes it, how they continue. Some people say that it's hereditary. Some say that there's no genetics that have any involvement in this. it's a constant controversy in what causes it, but we do know how to take care of it. There are the curve is only happening because something's going on inside, right? Again, it's part of regulating your body and making it grow the way it's supposed to. So we can make adjustments, just like taking your car in. If the wheel is out of alignment, we're going to realign it so that it grows the way it's supposed to. You know, what's the old saying, as the twig is bent, so grows the tree? So we take that bend out and allow it for better growth. And obviously, you know, just one adjustment here or there is not going to cure that. There are specific exercises that need to happen, because if you're twisting to one side, well, one side needs to be stretched, one side needs to be strengthened, right? Makes sense. So we work with that as the spine is growing. If you're an adult, it's already grown, it's already set in the way that it's going to be, the tree is done, then yes, you know what, you're probably not going to get your straight spine back, but we can certainly work with that to make it better. To work better with flexibility, to work with your endurance, to work with the strength and the weaknesses that have developed in the muscles. Those are all things that come with the package of chiropractic in nutrition and exercise and the adjustments and the whole body concept. I hope that answers those questions. If not, keep sending more questions in and we'll continue to answer them. This has been Chats with Dr. Chad. I'm Chad McClellan with Chiropractic Nashville. Thanks.